Tonight's headlines. Palace, Rody in a quandary over starting economy in April. Duterte focus on COVID-19 response. No time for calls for 2022 VP race. Lacson, no herd immunity until 2033. NBI files ROPs versus 11 individuals over Dacera case. Stocks index recovers, peso and sideways. Good evening. Today is Friday, March 12, 2021. I am Michael Pingol and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. President Rodrigo Duterte is studying whether to fully reopen the economy by April, the palace said, despite the spike in coronavirus infections. Presidential spokesperson Secretary Harry Roque said the government is looking into easing in restriction next month, a day after the president announced that he is the quandary on giving into the calls of economic managers to loosen lockdowns, the palace officials. However, said the quarantine measures doesn't mean compromising public health, saying Filipinos have learned to adapt to the pandemic. The pandemic, Roque said the government is monitoring the country's 2-week attack rate and health care utilization rate and evaluating whether the country could shift into modified general community quarantine. The quarantine has been lagging in over 3,000 coronavirus infections in recent days and recorded 3,749 cases on Thursday, the highest single-day increase since September, raising the coronavirus tally to 607,048. 12 Metro Manila cities were among the top 15 areas with a significant upward trend in the number of new COVID-19 cases, according to analysis of the Octa Research Group. Metro Manila now is classified as a high-risk overage, 1,546 infections a daily over in the past week. President Rodrigo Duterte would rather focus on the country's pandemic response and not get distracted by calls for him to join the 2022 vice presidential race, the palace said Friday. Presidential spokesperson Secretary Harry Roque noted that the president ordered the cabinet to ensure that the rollout COVID-19 vaccines and boost public confidence in the rooms. The palace official said he has yet to discuss with the president the resolution signed by at least 78 members of the ruling PDP-Laban urging him to run the government's second highest post-to-come elections. On Thursday, Duterte said his former aide Senator Christopher Bongo is eyeing the presidency, though the latter dismissed his remarks as a mere joke. His remarks came a day after a Commission Pulse Asia survey conducted from February 10 to 19 showed that the possible Go Duterte tandem is the team to beat in the next national and local elections, earning to the nod of 32% of adult respondents. It will take 11 years for the Philippines to achieve the herd immunity unless the government will speed up the base of vaccination program against COVID-19. Senator Lacson said on Friday that based on the latest vaccination statistics of the Department of Health, the government will likely meet this target, inoculating 60 to 70% of the overall population by 2033. The senator pointed out that the supply side will have to be considered and not just the logistic part of making the vaccine reach the arm of targeted individuals. He then reminded the public to remain vigilant against the coronavirus, to observe minimum health protocols amid the spike in COVID-19 cases in recent days. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Iba ng panahon, dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it to centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anong pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
The National Bureau of Investigation on Friday recommended the filing of charges against 11 individuals in connection with the death of flight attendant Christine Dacera. Facing charges of reckless imprudence resulting in homicide are John de la Serna, Jezreel Rapinan, Alain Chen, and Louis de Lima. On the other hand, the NBI recommended the filing of obstruction of justice against Mark Rosales, Romel Galido, de la Serna, Gregorio de Guzman, Rapinan, Chen Raymay Englis, Darwin Macala, and their legal counsel Neptali Moroto. Also facing perjury charges are Galido, de la Serna, and Macali. The NBI also accused Rosales of administering illegal drugs after Galido allegedly tried to deliver party drugs during the New Year's party. At the same time, NBI also recommended the filing falsification of public documents charges against Southern Police District Medical Legal Officer Police Major Michael Sarmiento, who conducted the autopsy on Dacera. The local main equities index recovered on Friday amid investors' decision to stay on the sidelines partly on rising domestic coronavirus disease 2019 infections. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index gained of 0.14% on 9.37 points to 6,728.55 points. All shares gained by 0.23% or 9.15 points to 4,059.58 points. Meanwhile, the peso managed to end sideways again. The greenback of the local currency finished the trade at the 48.45 from 48.50 on Thursday. That wraps on the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel TribuneNow. The Daily Tribune is on with the nation facing a COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Persito emoticon are also available in our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store on Viber and search for Katribu. Before we go, I would like to thank the SM Store and the Araneta City for their continued support. Again, this is Michael Pingol, and you're watching Tribune's News on Cue. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night and God bless us all.
very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.